He was there for Mr. Murray tonight.
I love when Michael Porter catches. I mean, it's right into his shot.
He had 22. Look at that pass. Jokic with the court vision.
Just such a great feel. Okay, young bull. Pull. Michael Porter doesn't waste any time. Catch,
that's his job.
shoot.
Speaking of catching and shooting, Jamal Murray.
We had one of those days. Everything was going right, as you can tell. Oh, that's good. Ooh.
Jamal Murray.
He's in a rhythm right now. Now he's just going to have fun with it.
Well, we've known he's capable. He can go off and score these big nights.
Uh-oh,
but look,
he's
the dance.
dancing. Uh-oh. He's having himself. Now everybody pushes up to the three-point line. Now he gets an easy dunk. Did he have a 50 ball?
Yes, he did.
But more impressive, 21 of 25.
That's it. That's what I wanted to get to.
But also, what's the other stats?
0 free throws.
None.
I've never heard of such a thing. And you know why?
Not that
because
he
it's
didn't make
never
any.
been done before. To get 50 points without shooting a free throw. Very difficult to do, boys and girls, but Jamal Murray did it, and he was 8 for 10 from behind the arc. Look at this. There's the numbers. 84% from the field, 80% from the three, 0 free throw attempts. Jamal Murray, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got to look at the Cavs.
For your viewing pleasure.
Steph, I'm going to foul him.
Shooting 8 for 10 from behind the arc.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to hurt him, but I got to foul him.
He has to feel you a little bit. All right, let's hear from Jamal Murray after the game.
It might have just been having the fans back, honestly. It doesn't matter what arena we're in. They enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun. My teammates just kept feeding me. Coaches kept telling me to shoot it, so I did just that. And like I said, it was a fun game to play.
Jamal, what was it like having fans back in the arena? Obviously, they're opposing fans, which do you actually like that more?
It's kind of fun when you hear the opposing team's fans kind of being in awe. Kind of as a kid growing up, you'd watch all those guys like T-Mac and Steph and all of them. It didn't matter what arena, and it was just a show. So, like I said, it was a lot of fun just to be in that zone, making shots. Like I said, my teammates kept me going. I couldn't do without them.
Okay, so you mentioned your teammates. You were 21 of 25 from the field, 8 of 10 from 3. The efficiency, Jamal, what led to that?
I mean, I could shoot a little bit. Once I see a few go down, I just took off from there, and I kind of mixed it up. I was able to get to the rim on them when they tried to change the coverage. And like I said, we got a lot of weapons. You can't just flat out double me when I'm hot. You got a Joker who'll pick you apart, who's MVP of the season. He'll pick you apart if you're playing 4 and 3 especially. So I feel like it was just a tough task to be able to deal with both of us and the rest of the team as well.
I know you were kind of upset with Coach Malone when Joker had a chance to get 50. What did Joker say to you on the bench when you finally did come out after you dunked it for that 50th point?
He just said that was the easiest 50 he's ever seen, which I kind of agree. I was just making a lot of the shots that I practiced on, and I just didn't play. It was a simple game. When my shots making like that, it's a simple game for me, and I'm just happy we got away with the win.
Jamal, what does a win like this do for this team right now?
I think it just kind of sets the tone. We wanted to make sure we come on and play with energy and effort no matter the outcome. But we really want to get a win against this team. They beat us, I think, the last 3 times in a row now. So, just want to come up with energy and have fun and play together as a unit. And I just happened to get hot and took off from there. So we're going to look on Atlanta and try to keep the same energy and finish the road trip 2-2.
So as huge as that was, the 50-point performance and the efficiency, how he did it, right? Shooting in the 80s percentile. His teammate, triple-double, 8th player in NBA history to score a triple-double on his birthday. Jokic did this. Denver this is the team that we were all looking for to start the season when you have 2 superstars, because that's where they're headed, playing well at the same time. Can they be beaten when this happens?
Well, I think for them is they are trying to find that third and fourth score. And I think they found a third one tonight. But is anybody going to be consistent? Michael Porter Jr. was consistent tonight. I think he had 22 points. But the Joker was able to get a triple-double just on 8 attempts. But there was no P.J. Dozier, no Gary Harris, no Paul Millsap. So they were missing a lot of guys. Will Barton played and also Monte Morris. But both those guys have been in and out of the lineups with injuries and so forth. But I think for them is they have to find their identity on the defensive end. They have some guys can score, and I think that's what has taken away kind of from Jamal Murray, Steph, because you need Millsap needs shots, Gary Harris needs shots, P.J. Dozier gets shots, Michael Porter gets shots, Jokic gets shots. So many guys taking shots. There was not the focus on Jamal Murray, and he's obviously played well, but this is one of those games like we saw in the bubble where it was just him and the Joker and everybody playing off those two. That's kind of how they have to play because both those guys, even though they score a lot, they are unselfish.
That's a good point, too, the unselfishness, because when they all are healthy and they have to share the ball and the touches, what's going to be the best way for them to play? I mean, do you think they should go through Jokic because he is such a terrific passer?
Yeah, I think so. And I think also high pick and rolls. I think when you look at their lineup, Steph, when they're healthy, they start Millsap and Michael Porter Jr., and I think that's when there started to be a different situation. JaMychal Green, that was a nice dunk, but then if he plays this way, Michael Porter catch and shoot, and I love it when he's making shots. It's just when he's not making those jump shots, how can you get him involved?
Right.
He's talented enough, but then you have to go through him. He's one of those players that's been used to having the ball go through him since he was high school because he's that talented, but it's unfortunate for him. You have two other guys that they need the ball to go through them. And so I think they're figuring it out. And Millsap is another guy that at times in spurts he needs the basketball along with Gary Harris. So they're trying to figure it out. But Jokic and Jamal Murray, we're starting to see those two like we saw in the bubble. They're an unbelievable combination.
I love it. I love it. Michael Porter Jr., do you think it's more moving without the basketball, rebounding, some way that he can make himself stay engaged if he's not getting touches?
It is. And I think he's 6'10". But then you have Millsap. Both those guys are not small forwards.
Right.
And then also Michael Porter Jr. is not really a power forward. Millsap's more a power forward, but he's getting up in age. So they have difficulties playing those two guys together.
All right. Well, we'll continue to watch the Denver Nuggets.